Hi, I'm Jeannine.
And I'm Kris. Welcome to the Blue Fiber Tree. Bob is making fun of me today, and I'm just going to ignore him so that we can do our thing.
Yes, we have to do our thing.
We do.
So it is February 23rd,
Oh, thank you,
and
God.
this month is almost over already. I
I'm
can't
glad.
believe it.
No, I'm glad. I need some semblance of spring. Even if there's still snow in March, there are hints of spring in March. I need it. I need it.
Okay.
I'm done. I love snow, but I'm done.
Like, we need mud.
Sure, I'll take mud over. You know what? It's the cold.
It's the cold. It's the cold.
I'm just done with cold.
We've had bone chilling cold.
I can take snow when it's not 2 degrees outside.
Mm-hmm.
That would be great. And I'll take mud. I don't care. We'll clean our floors every day in the house. Doesn't bother me. I'm over it.
She can come do the floors here in the store too.
No thanks. No thanks. I had a hard enough time keeping up with getting all the salt off of my salon floor all winter. That's disgusting.
The battle in here and it's unavoidable. And it doesn't matter how many rugs you have. People are going to track in the snow, the salt, the rain, the water, the muddy water. I mean, it's
yes.
You just do the best you can. So I go around with a mop and I do the puddle area.
She comes over to our spinning area and gets all the water off so our little sock feet don't end up soaked.
Yeah, and then there's times where if someone's hanging out for a while and they have on deep grooved boots or shoes, I go and grab one of my yellow towels and I go, here, put your feet on these for a little bit until that all comes off. And they're like, okay, sorry. It's like, you can, I get it.
You can't get around it.
You can't get around it.
Not in Ohio, man.
No, it's gross. So anyway, so there are no other workshops through the end of February. So we're into that first week of March.
Wow.
I know. And on March 1st,
March 1st, she
March
says.
1st.
March 1st.
It's a Saturday. And from 12 to 4, Regina is going to be doing this cute little koala.
He has the most gorgeous eyes, guys.
He's adorable. She did a really good job on this one. So it's one of our felt coasters that you work on, and you make the ears and his adorable face. So that's going to be from 12 to 4. And if you want, you can put a hanger up here, and you can hang him up on your wall.
I love it.
This is fun.
I think he's adorable.
He's adorable. This is really cute. Lots of fun. On the 5th, and I don't have a sample right now, we're going to be doing a cornucopia this year. And every month or so, we're going to be doing a needle felted fruit or vegetable that is going to go in the cornucopia.
That makes so much sense now.
Yeah. So by Thanksgiving, you'll have enough to put in your cornucopia. Now, I already do the pumpkins.
Yeah.
So that'll be like September, October, we'll do the pumpkin. But the first one that we're going to do for Regina is she's going to do one of those gooseneck, long neck gourds. And it's going to be the green bottom bulb. And then it's that bright yellow with the white streaks is the neck.
Pretty.
So that's the one that we're going to be doing first.
Be nice.
And that's on March 5th.
That's a good idea to kind of build it throughout the year.
Yeah.
You've got enough felters that
we do
can come in and they'll be so excited in November.
Exactly. And then if you want some fruit or vegetables and you have fiber at home, you can start making some of your own things like grapes. Grapes are going to take forever.
Dude, I would misplace. Anything we make now, I would misplace, and I wouldn't have it for my cornucopia in November.
So keep an eye out on a cornucopia because you're going to need to buy one to put your stuff in for display on your table or a basket or whatever you want to use. But
if you're brave, you could wet felt a cornucopia. How cool would that be?
But not here.
No, not here. Like, all right, I'll shut up now. I don't felt, so I'll just keep my mouth
Wet felting is messy, is why we don't do it in here. But on the 5th, she's got this class scheduled twice. Once in the afternoon from 12 to 3, and then in the evening from 5 to 8.
Oh, good.
So we're starting to see how this twice a day, the same project is going to work for those people who don't like to come out in the evening,
Yep.
or, um, they don't work and it's better just to do it in the afternoon, get it over with. And then the people who work can come in the evening and make theirs then. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
For sure.
Yeah. And then one more on the 8th, which is a Saturday, Beginners Macrame. You're actually going to learn all the knots, and when you're done, you'll have a small wall hanging to show off what you've done. So we take practice cording and we work the stitches first, and then we go to this, and then we do this. And what we do is we'll load up your practice, and we'll do the square knots. We'll go to here is what we'll do. And then we'll go to our real piece, which is not the practice cording, and we'll do to that point. All right. And then we'll do this section here, which is a variation of this section. And then we practice these guys, the double half hitches. And then we come over here and do it. And then we finish with our square knots at the bottom. But you get to keep your practice cording and the clipboard that comes with it, the dowel rod, so you can keep practicing those knots over and over again to get really good at square knots and double half hitches, because those are the two that you use the most in any project that you do. And then you kind of have a leg up for any of those beginners projects that we do later.
It's helpful.
It is very helpful.
And if you practice your double half hitches and your square knots, you can do anything.
You can.
Like
and
the two most important
yes.
knots.
And, again, macrame is, you can follow the videos and you can see things and you can make them. But again, it's freeform. And basically you can do whatever you want. You can change your design on the fly. They're easy to take out. If you go, nope, don't like that one, rip it out, do something different. It's easy to do. So, and we're truly enjoying everything that we are doing here in the store with the macrame. The back in January when we did the macrame heart trio, the hanging heart trio, that was a lot of fun. Yeah,
that's awesome.
So, and I still have kits available if you didn't get to do it and you want to do it and have it. You can, if you know you can follow the instructions and do it yourself. So, yeah,
that's awesome.
By now I've worked out all the bugs and made the pictures a little bit larger so you can see them.
There you go.
So, yeah.
It takes a minute sometimes.
Yeah, well, I can see it on my computer screen, but then when you print it, it's a little too small to count how many square knots there are going across.
Yeah, I get that.
Yep.
I get that for sure.
And my hand drawings are just X's, but you can't do that on a... I would love to be able to just go XXX for a square knot. It works. It works for me for the design process. It really does work. So.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah. And
you're so funny.
And that's it for that calendar. First part of March for the calendar before we get to that.
I got nothing.
She's got nothing.
I got nothing, guys. I am currently working my tail end off to get enough fiber and yarn dyed to hopefully last me till June. Don't laugh like that, because I know.
Okay, now I know that with all the shows that she's doing, plus the fact that we do the Great Lakes Fiber Show, it is not going to happen.
If it kills me, it's going to happen. So, just as an example.
Are you giving up your day job?
Not yet, but I'm not sleeping very much. So, when we order in like our Shanico silk, that is our best seller, is our Shanico and our silk blend of fiber. It comes in a 27-pound bump.
Yep.
The way that we dye, that is 27 colors, because we dye a pound at a time. Well, I might need to dye 4 of those, 5 of those, 4 of those to get through the season.
The 27-pound
because 27 times 4 27 times 4.
88.
There you go. It's 88 braids. All right. And we don't sell 88 braids a show. You know, sometimes we sell 42. Sometimes
It's actually 108.
whatever, 108. I can't math today, dude.
I forgot
I'm
to carry
telling
the
you,
two.
Me too. That's why I was
It's
sitting here trying to
108.
air math. All right. So you figure one bump of fiber might get us through 2 to 3 shows, depending, because we do have other fibers for sale. It's not our only fiber.
Right. It's just the
But it's our
seller.
It is the one we have to keep up with the most.
Right.
Because it's also the one that a lot of our WAFA people love.
Right.
It's the one that I get private messages that are like, hey, are you still doing this colorway? Can you dye me 4 braids? No, but yes. So, our biggest deal, because we can come back in between shows and dye yarn.
Yep.
It really, yarn doesn't take the physical energy that fiber takes. Nobody has any, you're like, oh, I'm just gonna pour some dye on this fiber and throw it here, and
that's because your yarns are already ready to go, whereas that bump, you gotta weigh it out. You gotta get it ready.
You have to weigh it out, then you have to soak it, then you have to lay it out on trays, and all of that it's a lot of this. And then there's a lot of mixing, because every braid has 5 colors. So we changed how we dye, so every braid has at least 5 colors on it.
Yeah.
And since we did it, we're selling way more fiber, and I'm losing my mind. But so basically, my job is to keep coming up with new colorways. And we did we have a stack of these are the colors that we carry on our racks currently. So we're making backup of those colors, but we don't know if all of the colors are going to sell. So we may be stuck with a few colors.
See, that's why it's good that you have some time, maybe in between shows, to go, okay, so that one was really good. We need to do more of that one.
Right. So really, I mean, realistically, if I can, worst case scenario, I come back at the end of March. I have 2 weeks before my April shows start. So, worst case scenario, I dye some stuff then.
Yep.
And then my next opportunity to dye after that is going to be while Sue is at Maryland Sheep and Wool with Susan's Fiber Shop. Because we didn't get into Maryland Sheep and Wool, but our fiber did.
Oh, well, there you go.
She's going to put a wall up. That's all our stuff. And Sue's going to go help her at the booth. And I'm going to stay home and dye. Because why not?
You're gonna,
Well, she's still going to be recuperating from her shoulder for a while.
Right.
And she can't get through 27 pounds that fast. Just not. She thinks too hard. That's her problem. She thinks. I just like, these colors sound great. Let's go. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. And then it becomes part of a bat. That's okay.
See, sometimes I get yarns that say ERR on them.
That means error. There's ERR, there's ERR1, there's ERROR1.
And I always wonder, is this doable again, or was it a big oops?
Oh, it's a big oops. If it's got ERR on it in any way, shape, or form, that was an error.
And you're only going to get it once.
And some of them are so pretty, but I don't know what I did to... Normally I write it down as I'm going, and sometimes every once in a while there's just a moment where you crash and you forget to write things down, or you have dyes set out for more than one yarn at a time and you pick up from the wrong side. I was making a fiber the other day, and it had it had deep orchid down here, a key lime, navy, this color called Flavine yellow, which is the weirdest color in the world, but it works, and bright orange. And I do this end, I do this end, I do here, and I do here, and I go to do the navy in the middle, and I pick up deep orchid. And I just did a little line. I didn't do a big line, but I didn't realize I did deep orchid till I went like this to try to push the color out, and I'm like, bah! How do I take it back?
You can't.
Oh no, I grabbed a whole bunch of, I have these, the mechanics washcloths that they use that are thin, and I set them, and I went, and I pulled as much dye out of that section as I could, grabbed the navy and went, okay, you're dark, cover it. So, listen, every once in a while there's errors in judgment, and yeah, well, it'll either sell or it won't.
Sometimes you have to slow down just a little bit and make sure, yes, this is what I've got in my hand.
I know. The problem is while you still have a job, like it's
the end of this year, you're going to have to decide this or this.
My husband will kill me. I believe the conversation was I have to work 1 year for every $1,000 that was spent to build it.
Okay.
That's 8 years.
The salon?
Yeah. He's out of his quacky mind.
Yeah. You're not going to be able to keep up that pace.
So I've been thinking, and I really, it'll end up being where, out of all the clients I have now, sorry if you're watching, like probably 25% of what I have left, I'll keep. Mm-hmm. Because I'll be able to maintain those people. They're very flexible. Right. If they have to be stretched out 2 weeks, they don't care.
Right.
So those are the clients that I'll keep. And then everybody else, I'm sorry, you'll need a new hairdresser. Because, it's about to get busy, especially if we add more shows after this year.
Right. So the whole point of starting all of this was to get to the point where you don't have to do hair anymore.
Yeah.
And you make the fiber end of it be your thing. But you're picking up more teaching classes as well, and that's really going to help.
I am.
So you start doing more teaching, either at the shows, here, whatever. Plus you guys get more shows. You keep up that pace.
Yep.
Something's going to have to give, or else you're going to break.
Stay tuned. This could happen sooner than later. We shall see.
The breaking or the
breaking. We did decide that if I do stop doing hair at some point, my salon turns into our dry room.
Oh, that makes awesome
because it's
sense.
A perfect spot for a dry room.
Yeah.
And there's enough room in there. I'll just put grid walls all the way around the room.
Just hang. Have a dehumidifier
My husband,
in there.
Please don't be watching this because he will kill me dead. But yeah. So
there's no other way to kill you. But yeah.
Listen, the hard part is it's like when you go to quit work. Like, I mean, way back in the day when I worked 6 days a week, I made 6 figures. Well, I don't do that anymore. Now I make around $40,000 a year doing hair, which is not bad because I have other income. Mm-hmm. But I got to get this to replace at least 2/3 of this before I can say goodbye. And
you're getting there.
We're getting there.
I think
I'll just keep telling my husband to pick up more side jobs.
You pick up you get those bigger shows once you get a foot into those bigger shows.
If we get a foot into the bigger shows, I'm gonna be like, all right, y'all. I'm keeping that family worth of hair, that family worth of hair, and that family worth of hair, and those 2 people. Thank you, sorry.
Yeah. Yep.
That'll just have to be what it is. And Kris Ensinger, I know you watch these occasionally. Don't worry, you're on that list. You're one of the families.
Don't get her started.
Yeah.
You're going to have all kinds of comments. Am I on the list?
I know. I know. It's going to be hard. It'll be hard, but people will get it.
They'll get it.
I just need the ones that are literally the most flexible and don't care.
Right.
That's the hardest part.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
But that is all that's going on. Is I am sleeping, I'm eating, I'm doing hair, and I'm dying.
And she's trying to stay healthy.
Hey, bronchitis is almost gone.
Yep. She's good.
Oh, don't you spill that.
You gotta eat right and take care of yourself.
I am eating better.
Good.
I am, and I've been taking vitamins every single day.
Good.
I've been remembering.
That's good, because that's me. It's just the vitamins that I take and the additional supplement of like vitamin C and stuff like that. Plus,
I probably need to add vitamin D to my diet now that winter
I've got that too. Yeah.
I haven't seen the sun in years.
Keeps me going. So,
but I don't really have anything other than that. I'm just gonna keep hiding in my cave and dying,
doing what she's got to do, and come out every once in a while. And go, oh, that's the sun.
I can't wait till I can open the barn doors.
Oh, I'm sure.
I cannot wait. Like, so our studio is a 24 by 31 foot metal building that we insulated. And on the front, there's a big garage door. And on the side, there's a small garage door that I can raise to see my little goats over there. And in the summer, it's beautiful because we get this great cross breeze. And you see the sun while you're working. But then also you hear every dog.
And then when it gets to be 80 degrees outside, it turns into an oven in there.
Except, yeah, we still haven't figured out the whole air conditioner thing yet.
That's all right. Oh, and then too, schedule permitting,
Yeah.
you'll start your dye classes at the studio too in the summer. So that's another thing to watch for, because that'll happen in between shows.
Yeah, what I will say is lesson learned from last year. I am going to pretty much set 4 dates.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have 4 classes. I just can't. I can't do. I tried to do like 8 or 9 classes last summer, and it almost killed me. On top of trying to get ready for our fall season, on top of working, moving the salon.
So is that because you had a lot of people interested in taking the classes?
I was trying to give more options for dates.
Yeah.
And
it's one of those things where you have to go, these are the 4. If you want something else or have a private group, message me.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, I'm always open to, like, I have guilds that reach out to schedule certain days for certain types of things, and I love that. But I'm literally scheduling 4.
Yep. The 4.
And if you can't make it to the 4, God, I love you. I'm sorry. But what ended up happening is I would have like our tonals class, and I'd have 2 people on this one, and then I'd have a tonals class where I had 1 person on that one.
Yeah, put them together.
I got to put them together because that's 6 hours, 7 hours of my life that I got to have a bigger group.
Right.
So we'll make it work.
Yep, it'll get there.
Yeah, if you and 4 friends, you and 5 friends want to come, I can schedule a date privately.
Yep.
And they can be middle of the week. They don't have to be on the weekends anymore.
Right. Alrighty. Well, see, that's a preview of what's coming up too. So we're gonna get going
until she opened her mouth.
I know, but we're gonna get going. So it's part of that teaching aspect that she does.
I know.
So check us out on our Facebook pages at Longtail Knits, Alk&me Fiber, and the Blue Fiber Tree.
Yep.
We have YouTube for the Blue Fiber Tree and Instagram for
both of us, Alk&me and Longtail Knits.
Yeah.
I know her name. I really do.
I'm there occasionally. So yeah. So just check it out. And any workshops, like I said, anything you want to sign up for, cute little guy, Beginners Macrame, the Gourd, just call. You got to get on the schedule so that we can make sure that we've got everything prepared and ready to go. Other than that, we're good. Like and share, subscribe, tell your friends, and if you need anything, just reach out to us. Make comments below. We do read them and comment back. You guys have a great day.
We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.